It's these.
Well, would you look what the cat dragged in?
Is that a ghost or is it just my hangover?
Fuck you,
Those guys look so sort of like Japanese anime NPC. Like Final Fantasy. They look like they're from a Final
My
Fantasy game.
babysitter.
And they sound like it too.
V, this is Scorpion. Mitch. 2 old friends.
What brings you to these parts, city girl?
The big city got too small for her. Do you have any idea how angry the old man's gonna be when he sees you here?
That guy is in
Just
Final
come by
Fantasy.
for a spell. Saul needn't know a thing. The Raffin screwed me over. I'll get them back, but I need your help. Come with me. We'll thrash them, the 4 of us.
You know, we would do anything for you, sister. But now? Now's hard.
Seriously? You won't help?
Well, the old man told us to...
Sit tight and get those generators back up after the batteries went kaput.
Generators? You won't help because of some goddamn generators? Is this another joke?
We'll manage without him.
Shut it. Don't be a dick, Mitch. Help me.
Not this time. We're needed here.
Fuck. I don't believe this. So you'll stay put because Saul told you to. You couldn't care less about me.
I am.
This isn't about Saul. It's about the clan. You know that.
Listen, we can't leave camp. No chance, but Saul never said a thing about gear.
Okay. Well, I'll need that rifle of yours. And some of my own stuff.
Take whatever you want.
And take care of yourself out there.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll grab the gear, then be out of your hair.
Yeah. He's in denial of it.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'll grab the gear, then be out of your hair.
Looks like you're stuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
You disappointed?
I don't know. Maybe a little, yes.
You, want something, Choom?
Do I know you?
This is their version of the Red Dead camp.
Hey, Panam. Are you staying a while?
No, I'll be going again
Oh,
soon.
okay.
We'll talk next time.
Hey, Panam.
Yeah, woo.
Remember what is most important.
We have a to-do list.
These guys look like such dorks.
Everything sucks.
Everything sucks.
Salam alaikum.
Hey, cut it out.
My boy. Let him grow up to be like his daddy.
Peace.
Which is good, because his daddy got shot. Gonna need a new man around here.
Have you brought someone new? Does Saul know?
Not your concern, friend.
Yeah, I know Lithuanians get that wrong with their language. You guys really screwed that up. I think it would sound more Lithuanian if you didn't.
Will you help me with this?
Whoa. We're in the dark together. They know how to make some hot people. Whoa. Every angle is so
What's inside?
awesome.
A few odds and ends that should be useful. Take it. All right, that's everything.
I'm a drunk Lithuanian. Pastor vodka.
Did you figure out your differences with Saul? When you come back?
Very Fallout New Vegas out here, right? Yeah. You know the voice actor for
You'll stop by later, right, honey?
Next time, Ellie. I promise.
for the guy that was talking to her, the young-looking one out of the 2 Final Fantasy NPCs that came up to us? He definitely was in the 13 trilogy. Or maybe 15.
So, I'm off.
Yeah, go on, go already. Call
Put it
us
in the trunk.
sometime.
Keep an eye on her, V.
Yeah, V. She's somebody from Final Fantasy. Yeah. And like the way she's sort of built in her outfit and the leather and kind of like the shoulders and the big, huge gun. Bunch of people standing around, providing some color.
We can go. Hop in.
Be patient. With those hair implants.
So, Rocky Ridge. Empty, dusty hole in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, I heard. Natives either moved to Night City or just got the hell out.
Then you know almost all there is to know. The whole area was waiting on a new interstate extension. It was supposed to breathe new life into the town. It didn't happen, of course.
How many ghost towns you think are there? Hundreds?
Countrywide? Thousands. I drove down I-80 the other day. All you have to do is pull over after sundown. It's quiet then. And you hear it.
What's that?
Sex.
The wind whistling through boarded-up windows. Tumbleweeds scratching across dry, sandy tracks. That's how towns die. Not with a bang, but with whispers and whimpers.
See, that's an interesting idea, like the spread into big cities, the reliance on corporations, killing off small towns. They all turn into Flint, Michigan.
Seems you got a real problem with authority.
What?
Rogue? Saul? Your leader?
Their leader.
Seemed in a hurry to delta the hell out of there.
Let's just say Saul wouldn't have been happy to see me.
What happened?
People out there with brooms pushing all the tumbleweeds
The reason
away.
we came to
Get 'em
California
outta
was
here.
because he promised to change for the Aldecaldos. He claimed we would turn over a new leaf. But you saw it. We got a handful of tents on a heap of sand. A hell of a promised
Seems actually
land.
pretty nice. You're not that far from the city. Everyone there is really good looking
Saul's a
and
damned coward.
happy.
He'll be the end of the clan, I'm certain.
Like, that's the thing I don't get. This same thing that happened in Final Fantasy VII Remake, where they go, no, these people in the slums, and it's bright, and people are dressed really nice, and they're happy and bouncing around. And you're, like, you look at that camp, that's actually the nicest place. People are sitting around, playing guitar, it's nice. Like, you go into Night City, that's what you wanted that was better? Just like dildos everywhere and sex and neon. I can steal a car anytime I want. People are just getting murdered and it's not like they're starving. They had enough that she could show up and take whatever she wanted. It's weird. It reminds me of like in Deus Ex Mankind Divided, there'd be this slum where people would go and they were cast down because they were augmented, but to be augmented you would have to spend a lot of money, so it's actually more of something like you have to actually have money to become augmented, and then all of a sudden you're cast out. Yeah, exactly. I wanted something better. It just doesn't fit. Like they don't seem rough and tumble. I guess there was that kid sitting on the floor who's like, I hate everything. I don't know. They all look pretty happy to me.
Mitch and Scorpion seem good souls.
Seem
Best
good
friends
souls,
a girl
yeah.
could ask for. I'd stay in the camp too if I were in their shoes. Fuck Saul and his generators, of course. Yet the clan comes first. But I'm not part of it anymore.
Still treated you like you're one of them. They care about you.
Do you have anyone you would call?
See, that's a cool idea with the whole nomads and stuff. But I guess, like, all these things that I think are a cool idea are actually probably just from the Cyberpunk pen and paper game, right? Maybe soon.
Not right now, no. Could just be a matter of time, though.
Okay, we have arrived.
What do we do?
We get ready to greet the Raffins, and we've little time for that. We'll need to improvise. We should scout first, to look for anything that might be useful.
Doesn't this look like an XCOM battlefield? Let's scout. Scan the devices in the area. Okay. Oh. You tell me what to scan? No. No, you don't. Good. Scan the devices. Oops. A spontaneous craving satisfaction machine.
Doubt Rocky Ridge could be any deader. Everything's down, nothing works here.
Oh, they're only free for a day, so I didn't get a chance. I didn't get City Skylines. That sucks. I would have liked to get that one. Although I guess I can just get it on Games Pass if I'm gonna play it. Although I don't have an Xbox anymore. Damn, I don't go on Discord for one day or stream, and I miss out on City Skylines, which that would have been really nice to have.
Well, have you found anything?
No dice. Nothing's up, all cut off.
Well, we'll make it work. The Raffins will roll in after dusk. We will have a surprise ready for them. We just need to get some power flowing.
Let's check the substation.
Okay.
One headlight. We could have got pulled over. Yeah, City Skylines is pretty great. Added more to what SimCity could have been. Got rid of some other stuff. It feels pretty streamlined, but there's a lot of depth if you want to get into it. Yeah, I never really got that too far in depth of it, but enjoyed just starting it. It felt like it had a pretty good loop. Oh, that reminds me, I'd like to play Anno again. Anno 1800. Which is sort of like SimCity plus StarCraft. Plus Civilization. It's really strange how that works. It's a cool idea.
Found the breakers, but there's no juice on them!
Not to worry! Come down! I know how to surprise the bastards!
I'm coming!
Right. So, the intersection is powered from that transformer substation, right? The switchgear on the roof. We'll flip the switch there and everything will light up like Christmas. Understood?
Okay.
So, classic route. Good old diversion.
You know it.
First, we don't know how many are coming. My thinking is it'll be a sizable crew. Second, we have to create an opening to get to my car. If they're bunched together, we won't stand a chance.
So we give them a little light show at the intersection.
Yes. We'll breathe some life into this dusty old town.
Soon as they see the lights, they'll have to check who, why, and how. Nova.
Yep. First we start up the control terminal below. The gear on the roof is a hunk of junk without it. Come on, we'll give it a boost from the car battery. That should do the trick. Wait for me by the substation. I'll bring the car around.
Yeah, I was just thinking, like, it reminded me of Metal Gear Solid 5. There's a mission where you have to take out 5 big tanks. They're some of the biggest enemies you've fought in the whole game up to that point. You have to take out 5 of them, and you have to do it in a certain amount of time, and they're heavily guarded. So you have to come up with a plan, and you know where they're going to start, and you know where they're going to finish, and you have to figure out along the way, like, how do you want to trap them, and you can do it any way you want. And this is like a lot of stuff that sounds clever, but really it's just comes down to walk here, Wait for Panam. You know.
The panel looks to be in good shape. Grab the...
It's just like, I don't know, instantly sort of glazed over. Because you go, well, that's kind of clever. I wish I got to do something. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Good cable connected.
Give me a moment. I need to hook everything up here.
Leaves less room for failure and being a drag?
And done. Now the Black Rattler.
I guess so. I mean, I usually...
There she goes. But the old jalopy
I prefer a bit more control and thought and
okay, I've got voltage. Start the
agency.
terminal inside. And once the power is on in the building, get on that roof.
That's why I didn't like The Witcher. I felt like I was never really doing anything.
We'll have the whole intersection on a platter. You flip the breakers when I give you the signal to do so, understood?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
See, that's the thing is I never knew like what were they selling this game on? Because it was really difficult to know exactly what the gameplay was, right? Like they never showed you just kind of playing, walking around and having 10 people call you, send you texts, and doing missions and kind of going through the loop. It was always just like cinematics and trailers and stuff. Okay, I'm waiting for the signal. Got the signal? Do I need to wait for the signal? Or I'll just press it. Okay.
Switchgear's got power.
Prime. We'll have some fun at the intersection. Let's get into position.
Go to the roof.
Now we wait.
It's sort of like if you're watching a TV show or a movie, and then...
As soon as we see them, you give us power.
And then while you're watching the movie, the game goes, pat your belly, rub your head. Pat your belly, rub your head, clap your hands. Okay, now we'll show you the next scene.
Got it. Cover me, just in case.
Of course.
Okay, now pick up the egg shaker, shake the egg shaker. Oh, you know what this really feels like? This feels like when you're playing a game with a younger sibling and you give them the controller. And you're like, oh, keep pressing the buttons. You're doing something. You are doing something.
Really, really hard to miss.
Let's take them by surprise. Let's try to do this quietly. If anything happens, I'll start picking them off. Sound good?
Sounds great.
Where's the son of a bitch, boss? You, wait for him here.
Get good and ready. The show starts now.
Let there be light.
We have to pick all of them up. Grab the card shark. The driver has it. Look for the girl with the mohawk.
Uh-oh. Now it's getting harder. That didn't work. Yeah, Stella's got her shop going on right now, her store. So they, imagine she goes, oh, yeah, Madsen, they're working. Would you like to see? Oh, yeah, it's performance art. Cinematic story-driven adventures. See, this is fun. Look for a girl with a mohawk. Okay. Who's the mohawk person? That one? Oh, okay, so we could have done a different way. Like, we could have been stealthy here. That's cool. I like that. I wish I wouldn't tell you who the one with the mohawk was. Why did we do all that stuff with turning on the lights? Why didn't we wait for him to show up? It would have been more fun to like just figure out your own plan of how you're going to attack them all, how you're going to take them down, that kind of stuff. Because it's such a big area. It's like fun to... Could be really fun to take these people out. Doesn't it feel like an XCOM area to me? She's got a yellow dot in her head. Look for the girl with the indicator. With the quest marker. Ah! Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. This actually gives me the most armor. What do we got here? Required. Okay. You can't do that. So, sorry. Wow, that's powerful. Ah! Johnny!
That might have been the cherry on top.
Smart weapons. Cool.
Let's pack it in.
I don't have any weapons. I sold all my weapons because I wanted enough money to pay off Rogue. And every time you do a mission, you pick up like 15 weapons. You know what I do wish though, Lena? I wish that people who made these cinematic adventure games, I wish you would stream yourself or record yourself playing them, because I think they would just love watching you play it. They'd be like, yeah, this guy gets it. There was that one game we were talking about where you were saying like, oh man, when you were doing the combat, you were like, your heart was racing. That's what they want. They don't want to, the developers wouldn't want to see me play it and go poo-poo on this. Took them all down. Mohawk.
Wait for me in the car.
Wait for you in a car. You got it. How cinematic. Wait for you? Okay.
Move. I'll take the wheel.
Sure. Leave the driving to the pros.
Leave the driving to the pros. Dude. Are they gonna have backup?
At last.
This is her car. There's no way she would let me drive it. This is her car. It's her special car. She's risking her life. Yeah, can you imagine a compilation video for this?
She's prime wheels, isn't she?
Oh,
Dreamy
she's a great
indeed.
voice actor. Like,
No
you
surprise
can
you
really
wanted her
feel the
back.
excitement in her voice.
She completes me.
I'll complete you. See? Managed just fine without Mitch and Scorpion.
Listen, V, it's not over yet.
It's not. You got the cargo, you got your car.
I did not get Nash, who was not in Rocky Ridge. The fucker didn't show.
Pan Am.
Listen, I have a plan.
And I don't care. The car and the merch, that's what we were after. We got them. 6th Street
Just
awaits
listen
word
to me, for fuck's sake! I know where their little hidey hole is. We'll take the old unfinished freeway nearby. They will not be expecting us. I'm sure of it.
Alright. So where's this hideout?
A hop and skip away. Thanks, V. What Nash did. I placed my trust in him. He was the first person I worked with after leaving the Aldecaldos, after I came to Night City. And I granted him my trust.
I get it. Know how you feel. Had someone betray me just like that once.
And did you make them pay?
Never got the chance. Someone else got you in first.
But if they hadn't, would you have done it?
There's one thing I've learned in Night City. It's that sometimes revenge is not sweet. Always stand to lose more than you might gain.
I don't think I'll ever play by Night City rules. Are you ready?
Let's get him.
Going pretty fast.
They're on their last legs!
They're on their last legs! We just got here.
What, asshole? Did you really think I'd let it slide? Oh, yeah! Stay with me, B.
That's how we hit the bud!
Am I sitting in some poison or something?
Oh, yeah!
Try not to get hurt.
I'll stop you.
Oh, those grenades are tough.
Fuck the beach!
Find a larger caliber.
No, that's nothing!
The combat's pretty fun. Pretty fun, pretty stylized.
Got a cream hit! For the kill!
I'm like I'm standing in some like a poison cloud or something. Maybe not.
Oh, yeah!
Oh, the overheat thing.
That's how we hit the bud! No fucking mercy!
Yay! Try not to get hurt.
And we're dead. Oh yeah, I like this.
That's it! You're
Okay,
mine now!
we've become like those twins.
I'm on. What, asshole? Did you really think I'd let it slide?
Yeah, like in Breath of the Wild, you see something and you go, "Oh, that's interesting. I'm gonna go check that out." And it's always something interesting. But nobody had to tell you to go there.
Shut your fucking mouth! Stay with me, B. Let's get him.
Finally! Some action!
So those guys that are doing like the hacking magic stuff, I wonder how you block that.
How's that dirt taste?
It always seems really difficult. To sort of follow, like, how do you break it? Do you break line of sight or something? It's a cool way to do magic in a game like this. But sometimes it can be frustrating when you're trying to run away from it. Or, you know. Okay, let's try this cover. Eh? He's got one of those laser sights that go right through it. Gotta watch out for those.
Oh, yeah! You aiming at air?
Headshot, 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 headshot.
Fuck the beat!
Do I have a stronger gun? I haven't really been putting my points into guns. I don't know how being more skilled with the gun would make it do more damage. What do we got here? 137, 140. The Achilles. Uh-oh. Overheat. Yeah, they like the overheat things. I can't bloody see anything. The overheat thing is so fucking annoying. I like it, but I don't like it. Goons. Hired goons. Yeah, you get so many guns. That's why I sold them off like crazy. One, I didn't want to do a bunch of random stuff to get that 15,000. And it seems like every time I got into a battle, like, look how many dead bodies there are, and like every guy gives you a gun. Okay, so someone's trying to hack me. How do you stop them from doing that? Guy's taking a break. I told him to watch the stairs and he took it very literally. Overheat, overheat, overheat. Yeah, is there a way to avoid that? You know, like break line of sight, get out of their range or something? No, they just overheat you. Maybe you have to shoot them or attack them. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Yeah, it was the pacing of it. Now it's the time to do side quests. They need to give you a reason to do them. Why do they always come up with their back to me? And then they fall in these stairs. Yeah, the Netrunner. Can I stop the Netrunner from hacking me? There he is. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Alright, now we gotta pick up all these guns. The devs were angry at the leadership over at CD Projekt Red. Yeah, so what was it? Was it sort of like the leadership at CD Projekt Red was, they're sort of like the owner of the restaurant, big talkers, saying, oh yeah, we're gonna put it out. We're sorry for these delays. These devs, you know, they're a bunch of idiots. There will not be another delay. Not under our watch. Give us your Christmas money. Is there a guy up there still a part of this?
help me? I took my cut up front, honey. But I guess I'm touched. Was actually wondering if you wouldn't forget about this while you were out chasing down a vendetta.
All the numbers are going up. My street cred just slowly, like it's gonna go up 3 points, but they make a big deal of it every point that it goes up? Or is it because I'm picking up these guns I'm getting more street cred? Give me the green dice. Banam Palmer. Girls out to call this could be a problem. Pitch camp nearby. Job goes south. Risk retaliation. But fuck it. Pan and Palmer, new in town. All the calls either starting business in NC or something else is up. Girl asked around for a job at the afterlife. They're doing recon, or Palmer's on her own. Okay, job in the bag. Palmer doesn't inspect a thing. Unsure about the fixer. But if she's like the rest, couldn't give a flying fuck. Long as the merch gets moved and the Eddies find their way home. Wheels look worth at least as much as we have the Hungarian. Toss in a few extra packs and we done. Oh yeah, it definitely has a mix of like, it feels like our modern version of Cyberpunk, as opposed to everything kind of being like an 80s version of Cyberpunk. I thought this was kind of like a mix of the 90s and, actually, no, probably more now. I think of the 90s as more colorful and extreme, but really the modern era of like TikTok and mostly TikTok as being a small, condensed version of our modern culture right now. Very colorful, loud, bright, annoying.
Let's get out of here.
Attention-seeking. Okay, so I sold all my guns, right? Look how many I have now. 1 knife. This is how many guns I have now. From 1 encounter. So you just sell them all and you don't get a lot for them, but you'll get a few hundred. And then I keep my baton. Like you were saying, Horky, that's probably how many guns you get in Borderlands. Which, you know, sometimes you're playing a game and you think, how come I don't get to keep... Yeah, the baton is really good. How come I don't get to get a gun from every person? You know, sometimes you're like, you don't have any weapons. You gotta sneak your way through a base. And you kill somebody who has a gun on them, and you don't get to pick it up because the game doesn't want you to have it. Exactly. You know where I keep all the weapons? Right there, baby. Badonka-donk. So it's more realistic in that way.
Bitter cold bitch, that rogue. Think she might have lost the plot.
Mean to say she used to be sweet and alluring?
Never that. But she's no stranger to the other end of the stick. Think she might need a nice strong shock.
Yeah, I think the baton's one of my strongest weapons, because I've put all my upgrades into it. Like the baton, I'm doing 293 DPS. The knife does 288. That's with all my upgrades into blunt instead of knives. So this is doing 129. More talking.
Hey, boss. Got your cargo. No fast ones. Come on, let's meet. Sunset Motel. I know you're not kidding. I'm certain to be there. Okay, I arranged our meeting. Let's do the deal and start working on Hellman. Agreed?
Yeah, let's do it all.
Sunset Motel? What's that?
A safe spot. It's not far from here.
Should be fun.
Star Wars Squadrons was really good. I really liked it. Disco Elysium I really liked. Divinity Original Sin 2. I found some of the story stuff kind of annoying. I mean, Last of Us 2 is one of those games that is not necessarily super fun while you're playing it, but you look back on it and it seems more important, you know? What are some recent games we've played?
They're here.
But yeah, no, I definitely...
Sensing trouble?
The trend of
At least I don't think
modern
so.
games is going away from what I like in games as they become more mainstream. I like control in games, and I like making decisions and managing things. And I find that the thing with new games is that they're a movie where baby holds the controller.
Doesn't seem to be answering his phone.
Don't call him
But they're
anymore.
not as good as a
There's
movie.
no need.
And they're not as good as a
You
game.
got balls, girl. What's this? A bonus of some sort?
I hold the door open.
We work together.
Change shoes like you change clothes, girl.
There. First class
Cool
merch.
design.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
So,
always get sucked
everything's in order?
into playing these
Check
new
your
games, but
account.
really the ones I love are
Should
more
be
old
pretty
school.
plush in a couple of minutes.
It's been a pleasure. But I believe Rogue's the one who is to pay me.
You're all right. Think you earned a tip. Let's roll.
I liked Ring Fit.
That went well. Come on.
Oh, that's cool.
Let's
So
get a
we're sort of,
drink.
it was like a standoff. Yeah, I liked Anno 1800. Ring Fit. Chess. I liked chess. Splatoon. Nash's dig. Congrats.
Raffin's wiped, 6 streets pleased. Pretty good day for Pan Am Palmer.
Good day's not over yet. You still have a chance to piss me off.
Uh-oh.
Come on.
Hello, Noah.
Hey, new biz or new friends back there?
Take a
Man,
wild
they're
guess.
it's just so good to
Is
look
everything
at.
good with you? Do those bozos come
Look
around
at
again?
this, like the
Raffles?
color palette of it,
Nah,
the
it's
lighting
been quiet.
design.
They'll be back, sure enough. This place has seen worse. What can I get you?
Titties.
Oh, watch it. You'll swallow a fly.
Okay. Okay, Grandma. It's like an interactive experience. But as a game, not super interactive. Wow, you live dangerously. Look at that wine glass. Ooh, Banner Saga I loved. Porky's Love and Hades. Oh yeah, I liked Hades. That was fun. But it's a polar opposite of Hades gives you story, but throws you into the game right away. That's what it's all about. Bring it outside.
New around here?
Can't you see I'm busy?
What's back there?
What you playing at?
Must be a hologram.
Broseph. 2 of them.
So that package for Street, what was it?
You didn't peek? Baloperidol. Drugs for the cyber psychos in our midst.
They trading them?
Yes. They have deals. With black clinics, rippers.
Well, here's to that thorn of yours.
Thanks for everything, partner. Another one over here.
Are we gonna be in danger? Drunk?
Thanks, Noah.
Cheers. Let me know if you need anything else.
Okay. I will. A young Gordon Ramsay. What is this? A box of sliced pizza. You're gonna serve this? You'll kill customers, you fucking twat. Undercooked. Disgusting. It's cold. Anders Hellman. Deal with Pan Am or deal with my beer?
Alright. Time we look to my needs. What's the plan for Hellman?
I've come up with a plan. A first draft. But I need to sleep on it. Work it out. Then we can talk about the details. I think it best to rent rooms here. Just to stay in the area. We'll get to work around midnight. It'll help keep us out of sight. Agreed?
Yeah. Oh, that's the lame thing about how I always pick a female character, is that if the character is a hot female but she's straight. No fun for me.
Good idea. Let's do it.
Well, that's all settled then. Noah, we'll take 2 rooms. Just for tonight.
2, eh?
I'll go catch a few wings. See you later.
Don't mind me. It's so like colorful, and beautiful, and so expertly designed. I can see why the actual devs who really busted their ass making a beautiful world and everything, and then to have it be rushed out and just like almost ruined when you've made something so good. Your room's over here. What about, I don't want to go to her room. Knock, knock.